Welcome to the C.O.O.K.I.E.'s podcast, where the only thing you need to know is that the S stands for sports. And wildcard weekend, over. It's done. People's teams, out. Other people's teams, still going. Happens. Football's crazy like that. But now we know how the divisional matchups are going to go down.
All right, so we're going to start with the AFC, and I don't know the schedule of the games quite yet, but I do know what the games are. So we got the Chiefs and the Bills. This game's going to be good.
It's going to be probably a high-scoring shootout.
I don't think so.
I do think so. The Kansas City's defense, it's there sometimes. Chris Jones, he does stuff sometimes. Then the Honey Badger, he's always just running around out there. He hits people sometimes.
The Chiefs' defense is very lackluster in reality. They're much carried by their offense.
Oh, very carried by their offense. And that's because Patrick Mahomes against the Steelers was like, hey, let me turn it on for about 12 minutes.
That's irrelevant. Let's talk about the fact that it's going to be like
5 touchdowns, 12 minutes.
Yeah, it's going to be... There's the problem with this game for the Chiefs is the fact that the Bills' backfield is insane. The Bills have a crazy secondary.
They have the number 1 defense ranked in the NFL.
Number 2 is the Patriots, and we all saw how that went down.
Yeah, Josh Allen just was like, hey, Bill Belichick, I'm going to torch your defense. It's fine. 5 touchdowns through the air? Easy. I'm going to tear you guys up with my legs. I'm just going to run for it. Happens.
Biggest flex is he let Mitch Trubisky go victory pose on their asses.
He didn't even want a victory pose on you, Bill.
It's really hard to bet against Patrick Mahomes, but all the evidence in this game says that he's going to lose this game.
I think he's going to lose this game. I think it's the end of his little run. I feel like he's going to always be there, but just not there.
I still think the Chiefs win this game, honestly.
I got Bills 45-38.
The Bills are really good, have a really good secondary, and it is one of the best in the league. The problem is they're not the best with tackling. They're just not. And the Chiefs are gonna take full advantage of that. There's gonna be a lot of screens like Hill, a lot of it's gonna be a lot of short throws. Chiefs 33, Bills 28. Bills 31.
Well, the next one in the AFC divisional round is the Titans versus the Bengals, and Derrick Henry, he's coming back.
The king has returned.
He's rested. He's rehabbed. He is here. And I think he's going to run for
280.
280. I was going to say 220 maybe.
I think he's going to rush for 280. 276 on the dot. That's my bold prediction of the week. Bold prediction of the week. This game's fun. This game's fun because the Titans don't have the best pass offense, but they have a good run defense, and the Bengals don't have a good run defense, but they got a pretty good pass defense.
And then it's just gonna be a big old shootout with Derrick Henry on his legs versus Joe Burrows and the boys through the air.
It's gonna be the 3 receivers versus the 3 running backs, and then we have a pretty even matchup with the 3 running backs that the Titans have, with Derrick Henry obviously, and then we have the receivers of the Bengals. We got Rookie of the Year Jamar Chase, we got T. Higgins, we got Boyd.
And you can't forget about Joe Burrows himself. He chucks it. He goes out there and he's just like, hey, I'll have 525 yards in a game, but you know what? Held to 244 by the Raiders.
I think the Titans' defense is better than the Bengals' defense, and then the AJ Brown and Julio Jones are going to have more productivity than Joe Mixon's going to have.
Oh yeah, because if you're always expecting the run, they run a nice little RPO, not even an RPO, just like a fake the run, roll out, Julio Jones, 25 yards easy.
25 yards easy. So I'm going to say Titans 24-17.
I'm going to go Titans. I also say 24, but I think the Bengals are going to have 10.
Wow, that's bold. Alright, well, and that's the AFC all wrapped up for this week. So that means the conference AFC is going to be, for me, it's going to be Chiefs and Titans.
Mine is going to be Bills and Titans.
And then we hunky-dory over to the NFC.
with some great matchups this week. You got San Fran versus Green Bay, and then you got Tampa Bay versus the Rams.
It's going to be... these are both going to be good. Let's start with Tampa Bay versus LA. This is a really hard... The NFC is much closer than the AFC is, I think. The AFC's good. I don't think they're... I think the top of the AFC is better than the NFC, but I think the bottom of the AFC currently is worse than all of the NFC.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You don't believe in...
The Bills? No.
You don't believe in the Bills? You don't believe in Josh Allen?
I don't believe in the Bills. The only time I can believe in the AFC is the Titans, really. Honestly, I don't see nobody stopping the Titans as coming out as the contender of the AFC.
Fair.
Unless somehow the Bengals upset them, but I don't know. They just won their first playoff game in 30 years, and I think they're going to be fine with that for this season.
Yeah, you don't think Joe Burrow's going to just, say, hop on?
He's going to try, that's for dang sure. I'm going to say, let's do Tampa Bay versus LA is such a difficult matchup.
It's either going to be really, high scoring or really low scoring, no in between.
Well, Tampa Bay has a decent defense, and we all know about Rams' defense.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But the Rams also let up 30 points. Was it to the Giants? Then they lost to the Giants or something like that? They lost a bat. Was it the
Jets?
The Jets.
This is Mike White.
Ooh, that's rough. The guy with the eyes.
Yeah, I can't bet against the super team Rams. They are just a super team coming out of the NFC right now.
They are. They're just. It's like someone did a Madden rebuild.
They looked ridiculous against the Cardinals. What even happened? That wasn't the same team that played the last 3-4 weeks.
They flipped the switch. I don't know. The Cardinals didn't flip the playoff switch. The Rams did.
The Rams went into second gear. It's a different story out there for them.
OBJ going off. Matthew Stafford didn't lose him this game.
And the Bucks beat the Eagles, but it wasn't it wasn't crazy.
They were just driving, scoring. The Eagles got stopped.
But that's one of the things. Tom Brady really does control the pace of a game. That's one thing he's really, really good at.
Oh, yeah. I'm still going to say the Rams give me 27-24.
I'll also say Rams 42-36.
42-36.
Yeah. Then we got Packers 49ers, the last game of the divisional. It'll probably be the actual last game.
I got the Packers because I think Aaron Rodgers loses one place in the playoffs.
Yeah, I agree. I think Packers as well, but this is how I think the game is going to go down. Because the 49ers are so good and they start off so hot right away. I think they're going to take an early half lead. I think it's going to be 21-7 right away, 21-10. And then Jimmy Garoppolo is just going to slowly but surely just throw away this game against the Packers. And the Packers will capitalize, unlike the Cowboys did.
I don't know. I feel like Jimmy G is just not going to be it. They're going to throw in Trey Lance at in the second quarter, and he's also not going to be it.
I don't know. It's hard because the Packers have two number one in the league, but number one first option running backs in A.J. Dillon and Aaron Jones. Aaron Jones.
You can't forget about their defense. They have Javier Alexander, stud. They have
Eric Stokes.
Oh yeah, but that's not even who I'm talking about.
Eric
I'm talking
Stokes
about
was fast.
Their middle linebacker, the one Ethan was bragging to me about.
This guy right here, he's the Packers middle linebacker. He's pretty good. I don't know. The 49ers are a good team, and Deebo Samuels, George Kittle, Brandon Ayuk. They have a really good offense. They just need a better quarterback, and they need to give Trey Lance a year or two.
A year or two? Well, he's probably going to start next year.
Yeah, I think he'll need a year of starting, not a year behind somebody.
Well, I think the Packers are going to win 24-14.
Packers winning 32-27. And that's we have for the division card matchups. It's going to be Packers Rams for both of us, and then Titans. And he says Bills. I say Chiefs. We have one game difference. It's fine. It's not a hard path to the playoffs right now.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Well, I'll see ya.